Hello everyone, my name is Shivani Radhakrishnan and my metric number is 270009. Today our group are going to present English Proficiency 3 group project which titled as Conducive Study Space for Students to Maximize the Online Learning Classes. Alright, first of all, let me discuss about the problem statement. In this modern society, online learning has become a trending education system for the students since pandemic, which means they can access online classes while staying at home. This is really not an easier way because there are many problems the students have faced through online classes. For the first time, it is very hard to face this kind of situation as the students not have any other choices to continue their studies. Most of the students encounter the technical difficulties, which is lower internet connection. This is because they did not have strong internet connection to join the classes. Therefore, it will make the students to miss some classes and they also lack of understanding of the particular subject. Apart from that, online learning will also infect the students' eyes. This is because nowadays they should sit in front of the desktop screen for long hours to attend the classes. At the same time, they have to do assignments for each and every subjects using laptop at night. Hence, the eyes easily get tired and will be dry and become reddening sometimes. As a result, the problems that mentioned above should solve as soon as possible to make students heal from difficult times and for their better future.
Hi everyone, my name is Shalini Polraju. My metric number is 270228. Present about recommended solution for the problem that stated by my friend just now. The best of the problem that stated by my friend just now is to create or build conducive study room. A conducive study room is a room that makes students to feel better whenever they study. This room is actually allows students to concentrate, focus 100% whenever they study. Nowadays, due to COVID-19 pandemic, students are allowed to study on remote learning, which is via online study. In this situation, a conducive study room is a must for every student. A conducive study room contains three main criteria. The first one is conducive study room must make students not to feel bored with remote learning and not to get bored with what a lecturer teach to them. A best conducive study room must sharpen students' mind and improve their concentration level. This room also must be less under the disturbance of other people such as family members, friends or neighbors. This conducive study room must be quite private. The second criteria is a conducive study room should have peaceful environment. The room must be in ideal temperature that makes students to feel better and comfortable when they continue study. The room also must get enough fresh air. For this, students can plant some few house plants such as cactus and some other tiny and cute plants. These make students to become relaxed and calm whenever they study. Because according to researchers, plants can reduce the stress level. And the last criteria is design place. A conducive study room must have necessary things for study such as books, stationeries, printers, laptops. Other than that, the room must be painted with light colors and cool shades. We can use light colors such as sky blue, light greens, yellow, or even white we can also use. This is because cool shades will help students to maintain their alertness. Moreover, students can paste motivational quotes on the walls. This makes students to get positive vibes. That's all from me. Now I pass to my friends to learn more about a conducive study room. Thank you.
Now I will proceed with my part, which is the description of concept. Nowadays, the COVID-19 pandemic affected all the students cannot go to the physical class. They only can stay at home and sit in front of the gadget for the online class. Actually, this is a big challenge to all the students, include us, university students too. So, our group project is to suggest a conducive study space for the student to maximize their online learning classes. So now, I will present our concept part by part. This is our concept. Actually, our concept like a study room where we suggest students to choose a comfortable and suitable place for them and far away from the noise. So now I will present element on our concept. First, the clock. Clock is very important because it will always remind the student the time is running and they need to manage the time for their revision, exercise, and enough resting. Second item, wall lamp and desk lamp. The lamp is the most important element in a study room. As we know, without light, we cannot do anything in dark condition. Not only that, the lighting also have its important role, such as the natural light or warm light. But we suggest students to choose the warm light because it will let the student more concentrate on their learning and reading. Because a warm light will let the side will look like very soft. Third, a desk with necessary item, such as the laptop. Laptop is very important because students use the gadget to connect the online class conducted by their lecturer or teacher. And other stationery like pen, notebook, and others. This will make the student easy to access the material they need and let them more disciplined when they jot down the note by the lecturer. Fourth, whiteboard. Whiteboard is very important also because students can jot down any note or date for their subject they are studying, like the assignment due date, quiz due date, and whatever. The whiteboard also will hanging on the wall and is conspicuous and always remind the student what should to do in today and tomorrow, rather than student only just jot down on their notebook. Fifth, sofa. Sofa is very important also because student can have a rest or have a nap after a few classes. Some students will feel very tired because they cannot concentrate a long time in front of the gadget. So take a nap will very effective and because it will re-energize their mind and let them more concentrate on the next class. Last but not the least, teapot. Students suggested to prepare some cookies and drinks on the teapot inside a room because students can enjoy it during their revision or enjoy it during when they feel hungry on the online classes. Then students no need to leave the room. It will save time for the student. That's all for my description concept. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mani Megla and my metric number is 272113. Now I'm going to explain about analysis concept. In this part, I have divided into two. First is advantages of the concept and the location that they should set up for this concept. First of all, there are 5 advantages. First is affordable and convenient. We designed this concept so students no need buy any additional things. For this concept, students can use the things that they have from your house. For example, spaceful tables, stationeries, and other materials for their online classes. The second advantage is limited time to prepare this concept. Due to the pandemic, students are studying from their home, so they have limited time to prepare their notes and their stationeries. We designed this concept for the students. They can prepare within the 15 minutes before the class. The third advantage is easy to access their materials. Students become clumsy when they search for their stationeries during the online classes. So, we also added multi-purpose holder in this concept to easily access their materials when they need it during the online classes. The fourth advantage is stay focused for long term. Since we designed this concept beside the window, the nature will help them to stay focused and concentrate during the classes. Last but not least, it helps to prevent the health issues. Due to the online classes, students are used more electronic gadgets. It may affect their eyes. So, green surface around them help to prevent the health issues in their futures. In addition, the second part is the location that the student should set up for their conducive study space. As a student, their study space should be comfortable and wide space, so they will feel free when they study during the online classes. Secondly, the location should be set up beside the windows. If the student space beside the windows, the winds can calm their mind and always be fresh during the online classes. The third location that they should set up is bright space. Bright space helps the students always be active and it's also good for our health. Moreover, the location should have positive vibe because positive vibe help them always be motivated and think positive during their online classes. Finally, the location should have easy access of internet. This is because nowadays internet is a big important thing for their classes. So a strong internet location it's help them always stay focused in their classes.
Good evening, madam. My name is Bhavatarani, daughter of Parinayagam, metric number 269748. Today, I would like to present about my part, which is on having a conducive study space. At the end of the session, we may conclude that having a conducive study space has more advantages compared to disadvantages. This exclusive study space will be given a positive vibe to students to be more focused in their studies. Having a conducive study space is become as a basic thing to students over there to overcome the problem statement. Even though things might be different or things might be changed to exit but we must make sure that having a conducive study space is very important to students' life as the following current global situation. Other than that, having a conducive study space in this particular time will be useful or helpful to all over the students over there to overcome the online learning problems. Having this conducive study space will make students more focused on their studies even though they are in home or even though there is no face-to-face class since January 2020. Other than that, we must follow today's technology system since we are in year 2020. This year might be a historical year to us since every single student is now conducting online learning or online class from home. The slogan "School is home and home is school" can be related to this pandemic year. Furthermore, having this connected study space will have ability for students to access the class in a very suitable environment and a very good vibes and good space. Hopefully, this connected study space really exists in a real life to helping the student overcome the stranger pandemic in future. Together, we learn from home with a good vibe and a comfortable space. Thank you.